Welcome to the KnowONEcares channel. It's your boy, Troy. I appreciate you tuning in. Comment, like, subscribe to the KnowONEcares video because, in today's world, no one really cares until you make the first move, until you make it happen, until you take that first step. No one really believes in you, man. No one really cares. But you got to know one cares, and that's the man upstairs. He cares. But what I want to talk about is a video of TD Jakes that I saw of him expressing the state that our modern females are in. Let's check it out.
This breaks all sociological orders of the culture we're living in now, because we are raising up women to be men. And you are not applauded for your femininity. You are applauded in the contemporary society by how tough, rough, nasty, mean, aggressive, hateful, possessive you are, and you are climbing the corporate ladder, but we are losing our families. I know you can buy your own car. I know you can buy your own house. But until you create a need that I can pour into, I have no place in your life. So stop coming home bragging to me about how much you don't need me and wonder why I shy away. Oh, y'all ain't gonna talk back to me this morning.
TD Jakes brought up a lot of good points in this sermon. And, I think TD Jakes is at a point now to where he's made most of his money. He's good financially. So he's got that I don't give a fuck type of attitude now. I'm going to keep it real. He doesn't really care. He got that, I'm going to tell you the truth. Because most of our pastors of today lie to women. Our pastors are the biggest liars to women today. Of course, we know everyone lies to women because they know women are the biggest consumers. They are led with their emotions. So they're easily manipulated. Women believe that just because a man don't want to have sex with them, that hey, he's safe, he can be trusted. And male real estate agents lie to women, male mechanics, male contractors lie to women. Everyone lies to women. Women's friends lie to women. Women's moms lie to women. And in this video, you saw a pastor that has actually told them the truth. When you look in our churches today, you see mostly old women. You don't see a lot of young women, and that's because most of our young women are still reaping the benefits of attractiveness, being attractive, being coachable, being a clean slate, having your looks. See, men value those things, so men tend to share resources with women like that. Men tend to provide and protect for women like that. So most of your young women, they aren't in church because they don't need church. The women that you see in church today are going to be most of your older women, most of your women that they have passed their prime and they're no longer pulling and keeping the type of man that they need. So what they tend to do is to go to church and try to pray, right? Now, I am God-fearing. I'm a God-fearing man. I am not against religion. I am for, believing what you believe in. But there are right and wrongs. And just because you continue to do wrong, and you go to church and pray, that doesn't mean that that's going to right your wrongs. There is a time clock, and everyone's on the clock, and time does run out. And what I mean by that is, if you're a woman and you fail to attract and keep a man while you have leverage, while you have female leverage, then it's going to be a rough life for you. It's going to be tough times for you. It's going to be hard dealing with this inflation and the changes in the world if you don't have a logical, productive, masculine, competent man that has your back, a man by your side. You don't have to necessarily be married to him, but if you don't have a man like that by your side, you are in trouble. And what our pastors tend to do is lie to them, send them on an emotional high. So they'll send them on an emotional high on Sunday. Then if they have Wednesday service, they'll send them back up on an emotional high. And usually throughout the week, women's emotions start to die down. So on Sunday, they're up. And then throughout the week on Wednesday, they've hit rock bottom again. So they go to Wednesday service. He gets their emotions back up just enough so they can survive up until next Sunday. But what these women in church fail to get is results. The pastor's getting results. He's getting financial security. He usually has a woman that he's married to that has leverage, that's giving him what he wants. But he's not telling you women the truth about what you have to do to actually survive in this world. Now, a woman's most valuable power is her femininity, because that's the only thing that a man can't provide for himself. Men can provide everything for themselves except for be feminine. But yet our women of today fail to specialize in femininity. Yes, there's not many options of man out here, but there are some. And most of our women today are being raised to be assertive. And that's unfortunate. Most of our women today do not have any type of guidance or examples of women to look up to. They have their moms, but most of their moms are stuck single and can't keep a man. And so most of the women of today raise their daughters up hard, up assertive, and they coddle their sons. They baby up their sons. And so their sons get out here in the world and can't survive, can't produce, can't be productive, and they get mad and shoot up everything. And our ladies out here are raised up to be assertive, masculine, and there's no way that a masculine woman is going to attract a masculine man. You're just going to attract a weak, feminine beta male. And what happens is, when women get with the beta male, they realize that he's not actually the type of man that she needs, the type of man that she's attracted to. She'll use him for his resources. She'll use him for the resources, but deep inside, she's not exactly satisfied. So a lot of our women today raise their daughters to be so assertive so that they can be there to take care of them. Since most of our women of today are unable to attract and keep a man, they need their daughters to take care of them. And then Bishop Jakes was making a lot of key points. A lot of the women today, since they were raised to be so assertive, they work and they marry their job instead of marrying a man. They marry their mortgage for 30 years instead of marrying a man. They marry these car notes. They commit to these car notes instead of committing to a man. They commit to all these financial obligations instead of committing to a man. And it really messes them up because now they're deep in debt. They have a lot of bills. We know women spend 70 cents on every dollar that's spent in America. And so by the time a productive masculine man comes around, there's nowhere for him to fit in. There's nowhere for him to upgrade you because you keep upgrading yourself. Society thrives by keeping women single. If women had men, they would spend less money on security systems, on mechanical work. Women just tend to overspend on the things that they should underspend on, and underspend on things that they should maybe overspend on to a certain extent, because their emotional behavior leads their decisions. So this is a situation that we're dealing with, an era of lonely women, especially our melanated black women. Women have to course correct, and it's really hard for our ladies to course correct when they get past a certain age because they get stuck in their ways. And the most dangerous position for a woman to be in is to be uncoachable. Being uncoachable is like being on the football team and you're not taking or following any directions from a coach. So eventually you'll get cut. And that's what's happening to most of our modern black women today, is they are getting cut and left to dry. I appreciate you tuning in to the No One Cares channel. Until you change your mindset, no one cares, but just no one cares. And he wants you to become the best version of yourself. I'm out.